Well, from a physiological level, you are going into vasoconstriction. You go into freezing cold water, your physiological response is to protect your internal organs. So your extremities don't exist to your body anymore. Everything starts to close in. And to me, that is death. Things slow down. Sympathetic response, fight or flight, you're in survival. But then all of a sudden, the first 30 seconds, your body's racing, mind's racing, and then you get to this point where you're like at peace. And if you talk to a lot of people near-death experience, they're like, I came to this point where I was just at peace. And so the cold plunge is this opportunity to feel everything constrict around you. And then going out of the plunge and feeling everything open up. It's like from death to life. And then when you're doing the back and forth between hyperconstriction to hyperdilation with the sauna, you start to feel every bodily system, your endocrine system and the dopamine and the serotonin and the endorphins. And when you're doing it in community, the oxytocin, these things are pumping. You feel this life force energy being promoted and absorbed in your bloodstream. So your endocrine system's pumping. Your lymphatic system and all this fluid that moves to help to kind of like detoxify your inner being, that's helping. Then you think of your cardiovascular. Most deaths in the United States stem from cardiovascular disease. So you're helping with circulation, you're helping with oxygenation of your cells. But then from a mental standpoint, I look at it as, what are the limits, the fears, the doubts, the insecurities, before I get into the tub, I got to get to that thing. Maybe I don't do it today. Things come up. And so to be able to face that fear and do that thing and come out the other side with this resiliency on top of all the physiological benefit, and then the spiritual aspect of it, you're in this place of stillness, in which case you're able to listen.